Hey Clashers, we have an insane match. Vadic versus the Zikba squad. Some insane players on both sides. So let's take a look at who is going to win this, because this is all about making it to the next stage of the Style Cup. If you lose, you are out, because this is the second qualifier and those teams have to win. So, with that being said, let's enjoy some great attacks. I would expect a lot of meteor golems, but still, let's see if there are some nice snippets in here and there with some different strategies, and as well something which is way better than with Town 17, I guess. We have a lot of different openings. We have seen Royal Champion charges. I have seen already as well the, I don't know, is there even already an official name? I would just call it the Warden Delivery Fireball, because what you pretty much try to do is you try to Warden charge into the base with the Queen in front. Oh, we see right now this Queen is suffering quite a bit. And is he recalling? Nope. He is just losing the ability. So what you're trying to do with the Delivery Warden is pretty much that you are having the Queen charge into the base, and then you have the Queen delivering the fireball quicker than what the Warden usually could do into the base to get a fireball. On this one, though, well, this is a complete different approach, because we have no fireball on the Warden, and instead the Eternal Tome. The question, though, is, can this still work? Because he has lost most of his healers early on. He has lost the Queen ability early on. So this is going to give him a big issue here. And now, let's find out if this can still work. The Royal Champion in early. She's leading the charge right now, so you might have to use the ability early to make sure that she's staying in place. Because if she's going down, there's a lot of damage missing for him and his attack. Right now, though, she's staying alive just a little bit. Royal Champion ability has been used. On the back end, we see the Revenge Tower keep firing. And even if this is not going to result in a 3-star, he has to make sure to push the percentage points as high as possible. But this so far still looks quite solid when it comes down to the save, because he's having plenty of meteor golems on the far left side. They can take down some more percentage points. At the top side, we have the Royal Champion still pushing forward, clearing out defenses, which means he can use those Super Barbarians on the outside and pick up some percentage points. And he's climbing higher and higher. And the question now is, how many more buildings can he get? The first Super Barbarian at the top side is in, and this means the percentage points, at least up there, could get a little bit higher. Okay, what? That range looks a bit fishy. When we have almost Super Barbarian, the Meteor Golems are now going to the bottom side, so they're picking up some percentage points. He has crossed already the 70% mark, which is still somewhat of like not a nightmare, because back on Tower 17, the meta was not as hard, which means, yeah. Now, with Tower 18, you could see 70% attack, 2-star attacks, quite often. But let's see if this defense can be used on the other side now with the great attack from the Zikba squad. The Zikba squad is in, and we see Meteor Golems as well. This seems more like the classic approach with just the Fireball, just a regular Warden Walk. This base so far has defended great for Vatic and S4X, so can it defend again versus the Zikba squad, especially after their first attack? The great defense would be really helpful. We have the Fireball coming in down here for the great and nice and easy funnel, making sure that you can then push into that tunnel compartment. At least this is what it looks like right now. The core, though, is going to be quite toxic, because he's going right into the bomb hive, which is overall interesting, because I just really dislike the seasonal defense balance this time around. I remember that people have said, oh, iTzu, the hero bell. Trust me, this is going to be great. Yeah, not sure about that one. I feel like, yeah, my call was exactly right with like this thing outperforming every other seasonal defense by a long shot. It is just so much stronger in every single aspect, which is a little bit sad on the variety power, of this seasonal defense construct. But overall, we have to push through the core for this attack. The multi-infernal tower is right now invisible, which means it is going to wake up eventually, and he has to overpower this backhand. This backhand looks toxic. 2 Super Wizard towers firing at you, 2 heroes, 2 ground expos, and a scatter shot on the flank. This is not going to be easy to be to tank out of this, even with Meteor Golems. And you can clearly see they are melting super quick. We have little to no meteor golems left alive. We have the core inferno tower finally going down. But this base seems to defend again and again for this team. Or can he still somehow overpower it? He has the Royal ability. He has to make that count. Is he going to use it early? Or at least right now? Yes, he is. There we go. Ability is in, but that minion prince is still staying strong, trying to take some more hit points out of those troops. And the question is, can those back-end defenses somehow handle those incoming heroes? Royal champion trying her best. We have still something tanking in front of her. The super wizard tower is on her. Going down. The king on the outside still tanking. He has one super wall break, but it seems like that the Royal champ is eventually going down. The king, though, is still walking around. It is not going to be a 3-star, I think, but it is going to be a solid percentage. Where is he? Wait. With that expo going down, wait a second. Can he still make this work? Wait a second. That expo going down? I'm not even... I think the headhunter sniped the expo. I think he can still 3-star. What is this? Like... What? This is crazy. The headhunter sniping the expo, giving him the 3-star. Wow, I would have never ever expected this to triple after the core troops just vanished. And somehow he's still able to clutch it. And this means a big lead now for the Zikba squad. Try hard, and he has to get that 3-star if possible to really get his team back into this. And we see Root Riders. Wait a second, he needs to pick a siege. Please tell me that he has some siege machines to pick. Oh, wait. He has only the clan castle selected right now. I'm a little bit scared, not gonna lie. Okay, let's hope for the best. Let's just... Okay, he's picking the lock launcher. Okay. Doing that while he's doing a Royal Champion charge. Tryhard is crazy, okay. But he's going into the bomb hive again. Like, this thing covering literally everything is always so annoying. He has to recall somewhat soon. He's using another invis, which means he is most likely going to lose their fox. But the expo, he wants to get that expo. Dodging one of those bombs, though. This is the good thing about this. Now the question is, how is this going to work for this bottom side? We have a Valkyrie. 2 Valkyries, actually, to support versus the headhunters. We have the lock launcher going in. That's good. Can he overpower everything here and take down the revenge tower before it even started to be annoying? Now his own few headhunters are in. He opened the compartment already, and the Root Riders are in there as well. The queen has to do an incredible job to really dish out the damage and get everything in here. We have now an ice golem popping as well. We have headhunters, though, on the minion prince. So a lot of freezing going on this far right side. But otherwise, I think the attack is looking pretty solid. The queen charging in, taking some more defenses out. Inside now of the rage aura. But those troops are taking a lot of damage. There goes the Eternal Tome, though. This is something which you have with that Royal Champion charge in the beginning. The queen is taking a lot of damage. Can she stay alive? That's the question. She's on the storage. Queen ability has been popped because, remember, no giant arrow in the beginning. The bomb hive should go down. And yes, the giant is tanking. We have the Root Riders now in there. We have the Royal ability popped as well with her ability. Can this overpower on the back end? We have the Overgrowth waking up soon again. The king already went down. And at this point, it's all about those heroes. And I just don't think that it's going to be enough. Another invis is going to be invested for the Royal Champion. We have some options for cleanup on the far left side. But right now, oh no, the queen is the target he's going to pick with that invis. But it's just not enough. It is not enough. Vatic are struggling versus those bases from the Zikba squad. Remember, whoever is going to lose this is out of this competition, which would be crazy because, to be honest, it's like, whatever the result is, it's kind of crazy because both of those teams are such good teams in general. So it's tough. He's at least picking up those percentage points, and it now really heavily depends on what the Zikba squad does next. Are they coming in with another 3-star? Then it's looking really dark for Vadic. But if Vadic can defend, oh boy, we are in for a really fun one. Checo is in, and we see Meteor Golems again. No big surprise here, but do we see... Yep, we see the... No, it's a regular Warden charge. I'm always Wondering if we see like the delivery warden or not. But on this one, we have just Diggy on the Archer Queen. So a super classic warden charge with the fireball and then the meteor golems. Let's see how he's going to attack this base from Cynthia. We have Ward on the far left side. He has to be careful with this range of the super wizard tower. He deployed it right out of range. We have the Arch Tower going down. There we go. And nice fireball. Really great fireball. Getting the clan casted as well. Nicely done. Oh, the warden. The warden. Please, please. Okay, good job. Keeping the warden alive is crucial. No big surprise there, but I just wanted to highlight it. We have as well the bomb hive. Ooh, those bombs are coming in hot. Oh no. Taking the... Oh no. Checo. There we go. Totem is in. It's saved. Healers are there. This season defense is just... It's so crazy annoying. It is insane. The queen now is getting targeted by the monolith. The skeleton spell was a little bit too late, so he has to pop that queen ability. He doesn't want to invest another invis or anything like that. And he's now pushing into this base here. The wall breaks are opening the first couple of compartments. We have that Royal Champion King combination on the far right side. Let's double check the equipments. Okay, nothing too surprising there. We have Queen jumping in here. We have the King in the core. Okay, so far so good. At least that's what it feels like. We have the King Spiky Ball being activated. And now the back end. Now the fun begins. Because this Revenge Tower is fully stacked. Fully loaded. There we go though. Royal ability. Taking it out. Taking it out. 1, 2, another spear. And there we... Nope. Another one. There we go. It's gone. Okay, now the question is... How do we keep pushing around here? We have the Royal Champion supporting the main squad. The Queen is behind, but the Warden is already gone, so no Rage Gem anymore. Royal Champion in danger, so she's going to go down. This means it is a defense. It is a defense for Vatic. Now this time, or do I call it again too early? No, guys. This time, it is not a too early call. We have a King on the back end. We have the Queen going down. We have the Super Wizard Tower. We have healers going down. No chance this is going to 3-star. And if it's enough power, it's going to be a time fail. No shot this is going to work. So, this means that we have now the first defense in for Vadic as well. They can still clutch this. They can still turn this around. The question is, can they do it with the next attack? Because they really have now to get that first 3-star rate. And even if they're 3-star now, they would be behind on the percentage side. Because the Zikba squad really has pushed up the percentage game for them. And this means we are witnessing right now. Oh, Bitterhut. And 92%. And that is in. And we see again Root Riders. Okay, Vadic really going down the Root Rider option. Which is understandable. Root Riders are really solid as long as there's one important thing happening. And that is pathing into the Town Hall. If the Town Hall is isolated and you have nothing to snipe the Guardian, Root Riders is one of the most miserable things ever right now at Town Hall 18. But at the same time, if you have defenses close to the Town Hall, it is actually quite nice to have Root Riders because, and that's the important thing, because you have the pathing next to the Town Hall, so Valkyries, your Queen, whatever, can actually take them out. Right now, Fireball. No, wait. Oh, he just wanted to get the Multi Arch Tower, and that was the reason why he invested the Invis, I assume. So that's good. Trying to create the cut because he wants to go from the top left. At least this is what it looks like. But he has to go for the first couple of the defenses. And time is ticking, by the way. So that's like a big negative thing for him right now. Come on, take the Multi Arch Tower so we can start. Come on. And yes, recall is in. Where do we enter? We enter from the far right side. That's good. Lock launcher. There we go. And now the Root Riders from the left side. Come on. Push. 1 minute 50 seconds. There we go. Root Riders are in. King on the Arch Tower now, please. King on the Archer Tower. There we go. Nice. Now, where is the Giant go? The Giant for now is tanking. He's keeping it alive. Maybe he's getting healed up again with the splash of the healers. We have the Royal Champ in there as well. The King went into the compartment. The Can the core survive? We have healing tone ration. Let's double check the equipment. So I would say nothing too surprising here. The core though should go down with the queen. The root riders. Oh no, the warden went down. There were too many giant bombs in this. Playing no eternal tome on the warden on an attack like this can be super ballsy. But hey, at this point, let's see. The revenge tower is still up, and Vatic so badly needs a 3-star. Poison is in for the defending minion prince. Queen getting the 2nd star. But this backhand looks so deadly. Royal Champ ability has been popped. We have no healers left anymore, and those root riders are going down. The revenge tower, having it on somewhat of like a backhand, is terrifying. It's terrifying for sure, and this means another 2-star. Vatic is suddenly struggling. They have so far claimed like 13-star after 13-star, and even sometimes I think once a 14-star, I believe. And right now they are just not getting the grip of those Zikba squad bases. And that's so unfortunate. That is so unfortunate. I would love to see them keep tripling and as well keeping the match close. But again, it is back to Zikba squad, who at this point could have a massive lead if they're getting in another 3-star. Which, by the way, is way easier said than done. The next attack, can they 3-star it again? We see meteor golems again. And we see just the regular approach. Okay, so nothing fancy like delivering the warden in there. No royal champion charge. Just the classic approach. Where is he going to fireball? Is he going to go fireball from this bottom side? Oh, there we go. Fireball is in. Great fireball. Warden is in here. Oh no. Oh no. He is taking some damage. Is this splash going to strike? Oh, that's another splash hit. Like, those super wizard towers, they are so deadly if they're found on the outside. Take a look at that. How much damage there is. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, Warden staying alive. But we have now the push into this part of the base. Isn't it? I think this is a dark base, if I remember correctly. I want to give him the props. I think that is his base, I believe. I'm not 100% sure, okay? So take it with a little bit of... I'm not sure. I'm not sure why everyone is pushing into the town hall, by the way, after that fireball. It looks amazing to come from here. But hey, maybe I'm just skipping something because I'm just scared of... He's going right into the bomb hive. Let's see how much damage that will be. We have Royal Champion activation. Rocket Spear is activated. We have the core. But troops are splitting. We might see the same issue again like we have seen earlier in one of the attacks of the Zikba squad, which still resulted in a 3-star, but the troops just disappeared in the core. So far, though, the meteor golems are alive. This backhand looks like a big problem, though. The Royal Champ going down this time around, so she cannot save the attack anymore. The King went into the middle of the base, so he cannot save the attack anymore either. And this might be a horrible percentage attack right now for the Zikba squad. Because take a look at this. Everyone went to the core. Everything went into, like, whatever this was in here. Everything was firing at it. And now, at this point, because, hey, after someone has failed or after someone has done their attack, I can then do the backseat gaming. And yes, I agree. I think I would have just liked to enter in here. The pathing behind the town looks pretty good, to be honest. Royal Champion King from this far right side looks amazing, actually, as well. So, yeah, I feel like just not the right entry. It was an obvious entry, which was actually as well baited. So, really good job here. More percentage points are getting picked up. But this is going to be a solid defense for Vatic. And this means they are not out just yet. This match is still ongoing. And this match is going to be kept close. A 1-star difference. And obviously the percentage lead. But if Vatic gets the first 3-star, everything could flip. And this means we are in for the next attack. And it is Cynthia with his dragons versus this base right here. Let's see. We have... Where's the Flame Finger coming in? We see Mortar taken care of. Flame Finger is getting deployed right here. Interestingly enough, he's not deploying it from the top side. Since... Oh, and light... Wait. This is not usual. Using lightnings and... Okay. But he took down the core, which is solid. Was there monolith and... No, monolith is down here. So the revenge tower is the obvious thing. What was there otherwise? Okay, whatever. Everything down here into the town hall. Early warden ability. No totem so far. I would love to distract that. Yeah, okay. Never, yeah. Okay, so distracting now the flanks. There are some rocket loons. Let's zoom out a little bit so we see the entire picture and what is going on. We see Queen on the far right side. We have the Minion Prince, which he is having with the main push. We see the Roy Champion taking down the back end sweeper. We should have another totem, which he could use for whatever. The Queen went down, but the Giant is actually... No, wait, the Queen is not down just yet, but it will go down. The Giant is not going to get that scatter. And this seems to not go too well for him. Oh, no. Or can you somehow... Like, it really depends on the traps. There was a Black Mine. He has one more totem, and he has still the Clan Castle troops. Oh, no. Another Black Mine force. No! Can he take down the Minion Prince? That would be clutch. That would be so clutch. Can you take it out? Come on, come on, come on. Yes! Perfect. Okay. Now everything relies on... This won't be triple, right? No chance. The Sneezy getting obliterated by some core traps. Ah... It looked so good initially. And there's not much left, to be honest. But the scatter shot not going down is going to result in another defense for the Zikba squad. Both teams really showcasing how hard Town Hall 18 truly is. Really tough to beat those bases. And this means it's a solid percentage though. And this is still allowing the comeback to happen depending on how the next attacks go. We see the distraction again. But this is not enough. It's a really high percentage though. He has 5 archers still left. He has a minion still left. But he can't really deploy it anywhere because everything is getting covered. Yep, everything is getting covered right here. Minions are now going for more defenses. This is still what had to happen. Like, if they didn't 3-star, they had to get a high percentage because otherwise, percentage-wise, they would fall behind further and further. So this, with the 95 overall, is still a solid attack for them. But it depends now on their opponents and what they get with their next attacks. And so far, the Zikba squad were really impressive with their attacks. So, well, can you... Nope, it's going to be a 95% 2-star. They're in again. And we see the Meteor Golems again. We have the Fireball. Only 2 invisibility spells in this one. So this means heavy commitment on an early Fireball. Where is he going to do it? Is he going to... I mean, the classic approach versus this base is the Fireball on this sweeper. Like on one of those sweepers, but usually the left. So you can like have the better angle with like dodging the bombs here. And he's doing exactly that, I would assume. Yep. He will try... He will Warden Walk this the Super Wizard Tower, I guess. And then use like 1 invis. No, you don't you need 3? No, wait. You can invis the Bitter Hut with the Expo together. And then 1 on the Monolith. But he has to get the Super Wizard Tower. If he does not get that, that's an issue for him. A big one. Okay, he's getting it. But the Warden is... Oh my. Oh, nope. Wait, he has only 1 invis. How is he going to get the Fireball now? Fireball? Wait, what is the plan? Guys. Mayday. We're panicking. Okay. They're making some work. He wants to enter now into this bottom right side. As I said, that's the classic approach on this base. This is what people have figured out. But he's going different. Okay, let's double check the range. Remember, the range of the bombs is further than it looks. So be careful with those healers. It's fine for now, though. It is fine for now. Wall break is in. He has the troop launcher in as well. Just checking if there's anything else happening, but nothing so far. So we can concentrate on this far left side. A Booger triggered the poison tower on the bottom right side. So that's good for him. Is it going to be enough power? Using the overgrowth on the core. So he's doing a different approach than what people are used to. Is that good or bad? I guess we will find out in just a second as we have the push going further and further. The Revenge Tower has to be overpowered as it's going to wake up again. He has no big... I don't know, like... Maybe... Actually, there are a lot of troops. That timing... is gorgeous. That timing is incredible. Really good timing right there. So let's take a look at the entire picture. We have an Ice Golem on the back end to freeze up the defending Royal Champion. We have his own Royal Champion coming in with the King from the top side. And we have not the heaviest back end. So with 2 hero abilities left, it seems like that the Zikba squad is going to smash this. And this should be at the same time as well the win for Zikba squad if not a miracle is going to happen. Because what needs to happen now, Vatic have the 3-star. And at the same time, Zikba squad needs the 1-star. So, yeah, this is crushed. What a great plan. What a great... like, that having with the overgrowth in the core. Flawless. That's the only thing you can say. Okay, we have Nest 4X in. And we have the dragons again. We see the Flamefinger setup. That's good. That's nice. So let's see. No, the Flamefinger looks completely fine. I mean, there should be no issue whatsoever with that Flamefinger. Which means that we are going to have... Yep, there's the Rocket Looms for the mortar. And as well triggering that Poison Tower. Perfect. Perfect for the opening. Usually you wait like 60 to maybe 90 seconds with the Flamefinger. But you have to be careful as well not starting too early with your stuff. Because this means things like that could be lured like an archer. So be careful. Nest 4X, there's an archer on your flame. Hello? There's nothing he has to... Hello? Okay, he's using the archer. Wait, did he actually use the totems to take down the archer? That's kind of smart. Or is, I mean, he has nothing really to... He could have used the baby dragon, but that would have been really expensive. But hey, so... Queen ability early, no giant arrow whatsoever. So he has now the push going in. We have the totem at the top side, not just only taking down the archer, but as well taking already for the next expo, as soon as the Flamefinger getting in range. But hey, Warden ability, dragons are in. We have the Minion Prince ability really early, by the way, so let's find out if that was a good or a bad thing. We have as well the Dark Orb on here. Yeah, does not have it leveled up. Okay, so only on level 17. Interesting choice. We see the dragons. Oh, they're catching so many black mats inside the core. So many black mats inside the core. That hurts a lot. Minion Prince inside his Phoenix mode. And I feel like Vatic, I mean, they just had no answers whatsoever for those bases. It just did not really work out for them. Or can he still overpower this? I mean, super minions are in. Maybe? Is it maybe possible? He has 4 more totems. A lot of totems left on this one. Dragons are still pushing on this far left side. Some of those archers, some with the Archer Queen. King still having the ability. Super minions are getting kept alive, which is really good play by him. Another totem to save the king or anything which is getting close. Can he still clutch this? King ability is still there. He would like to use it at like a 92% because this means he's going to hit everything. So he can do it right now. Yep, there we go. And this means he's still going to make it. Wow. That was crazy save. I thought this is done after the core went down. But he really nicely protected the super minions from his Flamefinger to clutch out the attack. And this means 11 stars. The issue here though is the Zikba squad just 3-star. A 1-star? Is that even possible for them? Palma 05, and he is in with the Meteor Golems. We have some lightnings, which means the Giant Arrow is likely exactly that, and as well a Fireball. So, a lot of damage equipments in play here. He will try to snipe that core, I would assume, like the Bomb Hive, and as well the Revenge Tower. That is my assumption. But, let's wait. Is he going to... Yeah, he's going to enter from this far right side. Where is he going to angle the Giant Arrow? Is he going to try to go with the Hero Hall? And, yep, there we go. Lightnings. Perfect. Great job. Now, in with the Lock Launcher, which is interesting. I would have expected to see the Troop Launcher here. But, let's see if it's going to be the right choice. But so far, this tech looks really good. Palma 05 is just an incredible player. Another Italian who is really, really good at the game. So, can he push through? That's, to me, the big question. The Queen with the Royal Champion and the King down here. Well, we have now the main push coming in from the far right side. we have the Meteor Golems approaching this back end. The great news is there is no Revenge Tower anymore on this back end, so that is amazing. One totem, though, to keep those remaining heroes safe, and only one more hero ability. Can he get this done? The core is waking up again, which means those healers are most likely... Never mind, the sweeper is saving the healers. So, yes, one healer left. Is that going to be enough? The totem is tanking. The golems are trying. The heroes are in. King ability is getting used to burst down this backhand compartment. But the second star has been already secured, guys. So this win is safe. It's now all about just getting maybe a 3-star, another one for the Zikba squad. But I feel like with this backhand, this is just too heavy. And this means the Zikba squad is going to get to the next round and win with 12-11 versus a really, really strong performing Vadic. At least otherwise in this competition, they have gotten a crazy amount of stars. Really impressive showing by them. And in the end, though, there can be only one winner, and we have two incredibly talented teams. But in the end, only one can make it to the next round. And this means the Zikba squad just secured themselves the victory with this attack. 12-11, a great score for this one. And overall, quite some nice and fun attacks to watch, I want to say. So GG's to both of those teams. I hope that you enjoyed this match and you enjoyed this video. As always, I hope I see you guys back tomorrow with the next Flash video. Until then, see ya and bye-bye.